How's it going, everybody? HoodlaMutt here with some more Steins Gate. And last we left off, I believe we were going to be checking out a shrine to see if a IBN 5100 was there. So let's just jump right into this bad boy. Kanda Myojin is the larger and more popular shrine, so 9 out of 10 people would choose to donate something there. But when I inquire at the shrine office, nobody knows anything about an old computer. That leaves Yanabayashi Shrine. Ooh, there it is again! Yeah, that's a good ringtone, baby. I like that. It's probably not there either, but I have to try. Can I answer? Who is this? What? All I can hear is noise. Wrong number? No. Maybe... You're from the organization, aren't you? Is this a warning? You telling me to stop getting involved with CERN? Huh? It's a woman's voice. And she clearly doesn't understand what I'm talking about. You're not from the organization? No. It's Makase. Oh! Wait, did I give her my number? I think we did. I think we exchanged numbers. Makase? Who? I think I remember this voice from somewhere. Sorry, but I don't remember. Tell me where we met. Paris? Or London, perhaps? Akehibara. We saw each other yesterday, remember? He doesn't know her by her first name. Yesterday? Makase. Makase. Oh! My assistant! Not your assistant! Makase Kiritsu. If you don't say Christina, then I have no way of knowing it's you. I'm not Christina either. How many times do I have to tell you? You never stop complaining, do you? Whose fault is that? Whose? Wait a minute. How do you know my phone number? Yeah, that's what I was saying. I didn't think we ever gave it to her. Something's not right here. It's not like Kuritsu's free of suspicion. She could still be a spy. Hashida-san told me. He tells everything. Daru. Brother, please. Oh. That's boring. So, what is it, assistant? I said I'm not your assistant. What's the point? Where are you now? I'm headed to Yanabayashi Shrine. Ah, okay. Bye then. Huh? What? What was that? Is she just messing with me? She's messing with me. How dare my assistant treat me like this? I shall scold her most harshly the next time we meet. She thinks she's all that just because she was published in a major journal. Oh, okay. All right. Your accomplishments mean nothing to me. What are you talking about? When I arrive at Yanabayashi Shrine, I find my assistant waiting there for some reason. She glares at me with her usual frown. What was that phone call about? I just wanted to ask you where you were, and since you said you were coming here, I came. Nobody asked you to come. And yet, here I am. Why is she always in such a bad mood? Why did you come to see me? Not because I wanted to or anything. Sweetheart. Honey. All the telltale signs. You're giving all the telltale signs, alright? You got tsundere-itis, okay? Calm yourself. Don't get me wrong. She just keeps those abusive words coming. I can't stop thinking about what you said yesterday. What I said? About the IBN 5100 and CERN. Of course! You're working for CERN, not the organization. You're here to kill me, aren't you? That's what I thought. You have the face of a killer. What's wrong with my face? How rude. Can you calm down a bit? You're always screwing around. I can't believe you're older than me. Calm down? You don't understand what it's like to live on the run, never knowing when the next assassin will strike. All I'm hearing is gibberish. You come here to pick a fight? I just want to know how the IBN 5100 and CERN are related. Don't you mean you're interested in CERN's time machine research? Be honest with yourself. Shut up! I'm not interested in time machines at all. More importantly, did you find an IBN 5100? That's why I'm here. Kiritsu looks up at Yanabayashi. I can never say Yanabayashi, I don't know why. At Yanabayashi Shrine's small archway. A shrine? Correct. Then, with perfect timing, a beautiful boy, dressed in Miko garb appears from the nearby shrine office, holding a bamboo broom. I knew he would come here. There he is. Ah, Oka... Kiyoma-san. Hello. Lukako, why don't you have it? Huh? Are you talking about Demon Sword Samadare? I thought I told you to carry it at all times! I'm sorry, but it gets in the way when I'm cleaning, so... What if they attack while you're cleaning? Nobody's going to come to your rescue, you know. That's true. I'll be more careful from now on. Hey, what are you two talking about? Lukako finally notices Kiritsu and gives me a puzzled look. Who might this be? My assistant. No! What kind of introduction is that? I'm only telling the truth, Christina. You're not Japanese? I am Japanese. Anyway, Lukako, I need to talk to your father about... Wait! Introduce me properly! You want to be introduced? Properly? It's unnatural not to be introduced in this situation. I didn't come here to introduce you to Lukako. An introduction wouldn't take more than 10 seconds. What's wrong with you? Please don't fight. Lukako's flustered. Looks like he thinks we're fighting. Oh, do you admit you're not? Is this, as they would say, playful banter? This is Makase Kiritsu, my assistant. Yeah, whatever. Assistant. Whatever. Nice to meet you, Makase-san. I'm... Oh, goodness. Uru Ushibara Luka. Nice to meet you, too. How old are you? 17 this year. A year younger than me. Oh, really? Makase-san, you're so grown up. I can't believe we're only a year apart. That means you look old. She glares at me. No, that's not what I mean, you're very beautiful. Thanks. I think you're very cute. But he's a guy. I probably shouldn't tell her that. The shock from learning the truth might be enough to make her go back to America. You're introduced. Happy? Can we move on now? You are such a jerk. Anyway, Lukaku, I require an audience with your father. Can you make it happen? Yes, sure. But why do you need to talk to my dad? It's a grave matter that concerns the future of mankind. The future? Of mankind? I'll go get him. Lukaku races into the shrine office. He believes just about everything I say. He's really easy to deal with, unlike my rebellious assistant. Achoo! Oh no, did I catch a cold? Kiritsu sniffles. Kiritsu's sniffling should keep her too occupied to scold me for a while. Lukaku's father soon appears. Lukaku is pretty flustered. He's practically dragging his father behind him. Hurry, Dad! Hurry! Oh! I expected an old man, I don't know why. Slow down a little. If you rush me, I'm going to fall. But the future of mankind is at stake. Oh. Well, that's certainly serious. I've met Lukaku's father several times before. He's a gentle, respectable adult, with the exception of how he raised Lukaku. Apparently, the reason Lukaku wears Miko garb is because his father requested it. Maybe his dad's a pervert. No, it's not like I mean to mock the Shinto priesthood or anything like that. Ah, Haowen-kun. It's been a while. Thank you for always taking care of Luka. The honor is mine. His name isn't Haowen. It's Okabe. Oh, really? You there, assistant! Stop making things complicated! Oh, the voice of reason for Shinibyo, it's so good. I love it. I'm just telling the truth. What did she come here for? Luka told me his name was Haowen. Maybe Luka was just playing a trick on me. That's not it, Dad. Okabe-san is his real name, and Haowen is, I am Haowen. Okabe Rintaro is your name. Your parents gave you, right? Are you denying that? Just be quiet, zombie! Who's a zombie? It's great that you all get along. See, he gets it. Dad's in on this, man. He knows. He sees it. Luka's dad looks at Kiritsu. Are you one of Luka's friends too? Please get along with Luka from now on, too. As you can see, this child of mine is so delicate. Come on, Dad. Kiritsu looks like she's going to cry for some reason. What's wrong? Is she upset that Luka's father assumes she's a friend? Kiritsu notices my stare and quickly turns away. So, Haowen-kun, did you need me for something? That's right. This is no time for idle chatter. This meeting will shape the course of Ragnarok. The future of mankind is, well, whatever. I'm a mad scientist, not some sort of hero. I explained to Lukako's father how I need the IBM 5100. And then I asked him if that retro PC was donated to Yanabayashi Shrine. Of course, I don't disclose any classified information, like how we plan to hack CERN or how this is all related to time machine research. I don't know if donated is the right word to use, but an old computer was entrusted to this shrine about 9 years ago. Huh? No way. Really? That's it! That has to be it! Please wait here. I'll go get it. Alright. This is going quite well. Let's hope this is it's not going to be the right computer, is it? Lukako's father comes back in about 10 minutes. His face is bright red, and he's carrying a large cardboard box. His gait is fairly unsteady. I wonder if he'll be okay. Whew. It was so hard to dig out. I think this is what you're looking for. Luca's dad places the box on the ground and takes a deep breath as he rubs his back. Was it that heavy? I thank him and take a look inside. Watch it be like a Windows 95. Ooh! Oh, is that it? That's it? Oh, that's not what I thought it looked like. I thought it was bigger than that. Okay. An IBM 5100! Inside is a simple computer with an integrated monitor. The monitor is only about as big as a GPS screen. I compare it to the IBM 5100 image I got from Shining Finger. They look very similar. But see, the picture she gave us was kind of like... It didn't look very good. Like, I didn't think it looked like this, so... Maybe she just showed the screen? I don't remember now. Ah, look at this. Oh, new tip. New tip? What did I got a new tip? New tip? Excuse me? New tip? New tip? New tip? Where's my new tip? Where my new tip? Hello? What do you mean, new tip? Oh, I can change my wallpaper? Oh, that's cool. Oh, I can change my wallpaper. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Wait a minute. This is kind of neat. Oh, that's like blood. I don't know if I like that. Hold on. I'm into this suddenly. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, so I can make the pictures my you know, we'll keep it with this one for now until we find one that we like. I didn't know that was a thing I could do. I can do my phone ringtone? Whoa, what the heck? All right, give me 1 second, Luca. Hold on, just give me a sec. What? Yeah, that's sick music. Heck yeah. All right, what about this one? Oh, okay, so this is just all the different ones that I have. Ooh. Yeah, that's nice. All right. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's not bad. Wait a minute here. Gate of Steiner. Steiner is in Final Fantasy IX? Yeah, I think I actually like it the way it is. I think we'll keep it for now. I'm alright with this. Anyway, sorry, sidetracked. Where's my new tip? Where's my new tip? Can I look at my new tip? Can I check my... If I right click, can I... Is there oh, tip list! Okay, wait a minute. Tape drive. Before the invention of the floppy disk, data was stored on magnetic cassette tapes. Specialized drives to read these tapes were the norm for computers in the 1970s. Okay, so this isn't really a tip. Oh, this just tells me all the stuff I don't understand. Oh, so anytime something in red came up. This phrase is commonly used on the internet as a way of punctuating a statement. It originates from a story posted on @channel in which a man tries to pass his... Okay. Okay. Alright. Is there anything else I didn't understand? Oh yeah, that's why we love you. What was this one? Full quote. That's why we love you. That's why we admire you. A quotation from... It is! It is from a manga! Juju's Bizarre Adventures. It's JoJo! Oh my gosh! Used to express awe at someone's capability. Oh, what the heck? Yo! If I would have watched JoJo's, I'd have known that. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. What other things are there here? But I refuse. That was one. Oh, that's another one from JoJo's. Apparently the guy who made this really liked JoJo. On the internet, it's used frequently as a cool way to turn someone down. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What other... There's got to be other ones that he said that I didn't... Because I didn't get them at the time. Don't look at me. Could this be... Oh, yeah. Wait a minute. Let me see if I'm right. Ghost in the Ball. Is this... Wait a minute. Yeah, I knew it! Ghost in the Husk. It's Ghost in the Shell, dude. Oh, dude. I called that crap. What about this one? Oh, it's Juju's Bizarre Adventure. Okay. Alright, wait a minute. I'm into this suddenly. Hold on. What was the other ones? There's the, hold on. Mobile Jacket Gunbam. Okay, so I haven't seen that one either, so I wouldn't have gotten that one. Bamboo Helicam. That was from apparently another sci-fi manga. Mode Snake. Oh, Metal Gear Solid! It was an actual Metal Gear Solid reference. Okay. I thought about it, but I thought, nah, that can't be right. Dude. All the references. Yo, this is cool. I like that. Sorry, I'm dorking out a little bit. Is there any other ones that I didn't know? I think that was mostly it. That's funny. That's funny. Okay. Okay. I'll get me out of here then. Go back. Okay. Alright. Lukaku points to the logo between the tape drive and the monitor. It says IBM 5100 portable computer. Finally! I have solved Akaba's urban legend! This is the Phantom PC of Akahibara. It's in excellent condition. There's only a thin layer of dust on it. But it looks like we'll need to plug it in to see if it works. Now, the problem is whether Lukaku's father will lend it to me. Ura Ushibarashi. I'll be blunt. May I borrow this computer? Sure. Seriously? Is it okay for a priest to just lend property out like that? Items which were donated to the shrine? I've never heard of anything like that. That's why I was expecting him to refuse. When this was entrusted to us, the owner said this. If a young man ever appears and says that he needs this computer no matter what, please lend it to him with my blessing. Oh! Did we give this to ourselves in the future? Like did our future selves give this to past us? No way. No way, wait, hold on. Backlog. The owner said, so we don't know who the owner is. I thought maybe So he didn't give it a gender. Oh, we gave this to ourselves. I didn't think it would actually happen. To be honest, I'd forgotten about it entirely until you reminded me. I'm happy to lend it to you, Haowen-kun, but please be sure to return it when you're done, okay? Of course! Thank you! That doesn't ring any bells in you, Okabe? Like, at all? Not even a little bit? For real? Okay. I bow deeply, but in my heart, I'm grinning like a madman. I can't stop laughing. Things are going better than I anticipated. That's what I've been thinking. Something's about ready to go wrong. It has to. It can't keep going this well. We got a good lead. That lead was correct. We now have an IBM 5100. It's too easy. Too easy. It's almost like everything's been handed to me on a silver platter. What if our future selves paved the way to get us here, and that's why it seems so easy? Ooh, dude. Now CERN's secrets will be laid bare. We can expose their wicked research, and possibly even gather hints on the creation of a time machine. And then, I can complete the first time machine in human history! Sweet. Wait, what about Kiritsu? Did she just leave? Okay. Now I have to get the IBM 5100 back to the lab. But unfortunately, I don't have a car to transport it. In fact, I don't even have a license. Same goes for my assistant. Can't Americans start driving at 16? How come you don't have a license?
What, something wrong with that? I spend all my time doing research.
You're wasting your youth. Says the guy who also doesn't have a license.
I thought so too, until I met you. Now I realize I'm doing just fine.
Dang. Got you there, buddy. Touché.
No fighting, please.
Lukako's flustered again. You're a lifesaver, Lukako. Thank your father again for me. Luka's dad has already returned to the shrine office. Lukako nods.
Your father is a lovely man.
Lukako and I freeze at my assistant's nonchalant words.
My father is married. Adultery is bad.
Huh? I see, assistant. So you like older men. Anytime he can get a jab and he's just right there for it. I love him. I love it.
Hey, wait! Don't misunderstand, you two. That's not what I meant. I won't give up my father. Please don't cry. I just meant I was jealous of how well you get along with your father, that's all. Of course. I'm sorry for the weird misunderstanding. That was so rude of me. Don't cry. We've resolved the misunderstanding, so it's all okay.
But in the depths of your heart lie feelings for Luka's dad. Die. Die. I love that. Christina turns away. Oh my gosh. I decide to leave it at that. Angering her any further could lead to violence. Oh no, look how sad. Lukako, don't forget your practice swings with Samadare.
Yes, sir. I'll do my best. El Sai Kongali.
It's Kongaru. Don't forget it.
I'm sorry. Hey, what kind of lowlife teases a girl?
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. Lukaku is a guy. That joke never gets old. It's so good. Oh, I ignore Christina and lift up the box with the IBM 5100 inside. It's heavy. I can barely get it off the ground. I put it down for now. Now I know why Luca's dad was red in the face when he brought this thing in. Is it that heavy?
Pathetic. It's only as big as a CRT monitor.
Then why don't you try carrying it? Then you'll understand. Kiritsu sighs, grabs both ends of the cardboard box, and lifts. What? She strains with all her might, but gives up without lifting it even a centimeter. It's really heavy. She blushes slightly, but still maintains her usual frown. My assistant seems to have a strong competitive spirit.
This thing's gotta weigh like 30 kilos. Maybe we should have borrowed a pushcart. Uroshibara-san, is there one in the shrine? There is one, but actually, it's broken. I'm sorry. Oh, is there some other place we could borrow?
No, we don't need a pushcart.
Then how are you going to bring it back? It takes about 10 minutes to walk to your rundown lab from here.
It may be too heavy for one person, but it's a different story for two. You and I just need to carry it together. Why else do you think I made you my assistant?
So that's why. Well, if we carry it together, we might be able to manage, but I refuse.
No way! No way! No way, dude. She's an otaku. Otaku? She's an otaku. For sure. For sure. My girl watches anime. She reads manga, dude. Oh my gosh. Yo. It's confirmed now for sure. Huh?
I said no.
I'm pretty sure you said, but I refuse.
Shut up. I said no.
But I refuse is a famous manga quote. Could Kiritsu be an @channeler? I bet she is in the @channel while we're talking John Titter. How much you want to bet? How much do you want to bet? She's probably the Gohan. That would make sense! That would make sense because if she's an otaku, then she would disguise herself with that name. And she's that particular person is constantly trying to go against John Titter and saying that like that time machines don't exist and all that, and that it couldn't be possible. I guarantee it. Watch me be right. Mark my words. I bet I'm right.
The whole reason you made me a lab mem was to borrow my knowledge. From this, it is elementary to derive the following. I won't do physical labor.
I see. Then I guess I have no choice. I'll do my best to carry it. But I glance at Lukaku. He twitches when he notices my look, then timidly raises his hand with tears in his eyes.
Then I will... Huh? You're going to help? Will you be okay? Yes, I'll do my best.
No, Lukaku. I shouldn't make you help me. I can manage by myself.
But we're friends, Okabe-san. I want to help you.
No, I'll do it myself.
I'll help you. Then, me too.
What a manipulator. I love him. Please, go ahead.
Huh? What?
Don't you know, Christina? This is what you call a Japanese gag.
You sneaky...
Thanks for the backup, Lukaku. Now that that's settled, my assistant will help me carry the computer, so you don't have to help. Thanks for the offer.
Okay. If that's how it is, then...
Now, assistant, since you volunteered, I won't let you refuse. Grab hold and heave.
Fine.
Kiritsu and I lift up the cardboard box. The burden's considerably easier when distributed between two people.
Why do we have to be face to face?
We're positioned so that we're looking at each other. But there's no other way to hold it, so what can you do?
Let's just go.
I start to walk out of the shrine.
Hey, stop! I said stop!
You're a noisy one.
Don't walk forwards. Then I have to walk backwards. Let's walk sideways.
Whatever. Get moving, assistant.
Hey, listen, please, just listen. I can't walk backwards.
Of course you can. You're my assistant.
I appreciate the vote of confidence, but I can't. I'm asking you to go sideways. No, I'm telling you to go sideways. Sideways! I'm going to fall!
Oh, no, dude. Oh, I thought for sure. Oh, man, I thought we were gonna... I thought we were gonna have an anime trope moment. Oh, man. I thought for sure. It's dark by the time we get to the lab. It's normally less than a 15-minute walk, but since Kiritsu kept begging to take breaks, it ended up taking twice as long.
We finally made it. I'm exhausted.
If you didn't complain so much about every little thing, we would have gotten here sooner.
Right back at you. You stopped to take a break at least 5 times along the way.
She outed you to your audience inside your head.
That's because I wasn't feeling well. Are you okay?
It's just... occasionally, my right arm aches. Yes. And when it does, dark, destructive impulses overcome my soul.
Shut up, or I'll tear the
peripheral nerves out of that arm. Holy crap. There's something wrong with this girl. It never used to say that for new tips, did it? I don't remember doing that. Anyway. Rip out my nerves? That's like something from last year's new gen incidents. Okay. I'll shut up. Let's bring the IBN 5100 into the lab. The final barrier awaits. We have to ascend this rickety building's narrow staircase.
Shouldn't you get your friends to help?
You're right. I check the window. The lab's lights are on. Hey! I had a feeling she was gonna come out.
Huh?
Part-time warrior comes out of the Brawn Tube workshop with perfect timing.
If it isn't Okabe Rentaro, what you got there?
You wanna know? Then I'll tell you.
Wait! If you're just going to stand and talk, shouldn't we put the box down first?
Yeah. Actually, wait. This'll only take a second.
Well, what is it?
What if I told you it's an IBN 5100?
No way! You found it? Wow! Way to go, Okabe Rentaro.
I wish she'd stop calling me by my full name. If she's going to do that, she should at least call me Haoin Kyoma. What? Okay, theory, conspiracy theory. What if she knows... What if Suzuha knows Okabe in the future, and Okabe in the future goes by his own name instead of this fake name, Haoin Kyoma. So he starts calling himself Okabe Rentaro, and he's the mad scientist and all this different stuff, right? Like, what if he takes on his actual name? Because all this time he's been kind of ashamed of his actual name or something. What if she knows that, and that's why she keeps saying his full name, just like how he says his fake full name all the time, Haoin Kyoma. Just a guess, but I have a feeling that's going to come into play too. Let's see. I'm curious.
Where was it? Ugh, it's heavy.
Kiritsu starts giving in. I'm about at my limit too. Let's put it down. Don't drop it. Don't drop it. Kiritsu and I place it on the ground gently, so as not to damage the contents. Good, thank you.
So, where was it?
Yanabayashi Shrine.
Yanabayashi Shrine? You mean like a Shinto shrine?
Yeah.
Why was it there?
Then suddenly, Suzuha looks at Kiritsu.
Ah!
She gasps, then approaches Kiritsu until they're close enough to feel each other's breath. Oh? Okay.
Yes? Makase Kiritsu?
No way. Oh man. Is she gonna spill the beans?
Yes?
For some reason, she stares at Kiritsu with frightful intensity. Frightful intensity? Is Kiritsu evil in the future? Kiritsu narrows her eyes in opposition. What's going on here? I can't move a muscle. The air is so thick with tension.
What is it? Have I done something wrong?
Suzuha turns away, and without looking back, disappears into the Brawn Tube workshop. Oh! The sauce!
Who was that?
Now Kiritsu demands answers from me. She works part-time at that store.
Why was she glaring at me?
How should I know? Did you do something to make her angry?
I've never seen her before in my life. How rude.
Kiritsu picked a fight with me the first time we met too, but that was a hallucination, so I don't say anything. Dude, my conspiracy theories are running so rampant right now. Okay, another conspiracy theory. She knows her from the future. Either Kiritsu's evil, which is not as likely now that I'm seeing that how that whole thing played out, or Suzuha likes Okabe, but Kiritsu stole Okabe from her in some way, and so she has this feud with her because she's from the future, and so she just doesn't like her because of that. I have a feeling. I'm feeling it, baby. I'm Doctor Strange in this crap right now. Let's see if I'm right. I get Daru and Mayuri to come down and help us, and the four of us carry the IBM 5100 upstairs. Good work, everyone. With this, we can fight.
Who are you fighting?
CERN, and the system that rules the world.
If that's what makes you happy.
Happy? I do not desire happiness. Have you forgotten? I am an insane mad scientist. What I desire is chaos. The time machine exists to bring chaos to the world.
Never mind happiness. You're like a junky, hyper-secreting beta...
Beta. That's the only word that registered in my mind. Endorphins. Beta endorphin. He's just a junky, hyper-secreting beta energy. That's what I was feeling in my... Anyway.
Oh, Karin, I don't want you doing bad things, remember?
But wow, I can't believe you found one. You make the impossible look easy. That's why we love you. That's why
I certainly don't admire him.
Huh? You got caught! For a moment, there's complete silence. Yo, she admires him because he just says what he feels like and he acts the way that he feels like and doesn't act like like he has a stick up his butt like she does.
It's all thanks to Mayushi.
Mayuri, oblivious as always, puffs out her chest with pride. But I don't miss Kiritsu's relieved sigh. She keeps dropping manga quotes. Does this mean what I think it means? It does. It does, brother. It does.
Without Mayushi's info, Okarin would still be lost on the streets of Akaba.
Mayuri's right. She did well this time.
Anyway, it's time for Mayushi to go home. What about you, Chris-chan? Wanna go together?
She still calls her that.
Thanks, but I'm going to stay here a little longer.
Looks like Kiritsu's interested in the IBM 5100 in CERN after all. That reminds me, I haven't filled her in yet.
Okay, but you should go home before it gets too late. See you tomorrow! Doo-doo-doo.
I love her. She's so precious. Mayuri waves her hand as she leaves. Now then, Daru. When do you think we can use the IBM 5100 to crack CERN? Huh? Well... Dude, Daru and Kiritsu are gonna get along so well. Dude, it's all... Oh yeah. It's all coming together. Daru talks as he plugs the IBM 5100's power adapter into the wall. He turns the machine on, and the power supply begins to make a turbulent noise. Wow, it actually turned on. First, I need to learn how to use this thing. It looks like hooking it up is going to be a pain. I just started thinking, so they said that that the owner of the IBM 5100 gave this to us. They donated it to the shrine 9 years ago. So 9 years ago would have been 2000, right? I think at the time that this, or was this game 2010? I think it takes place, it's either 2009 or 2010. I think it's 2009 though. So if it's 2009, that would go all the way back to 2000. That was when John Titor first appeared, right? So there's got to be something with that. I wonder if that old John Titor from another timeline donated it. Well, no, but he was in America, so maybe it was us? I still think it was us, overall. But something with that 9 years thing and John Titor being, 10 years ago. Anyway, it's trying to big brain that, but I think it's a little too early to try and figure that part out yet. It might take a while. I can't play with this thing and search for the server admin's ID at the same time. Alright, prioritize the ID search. If possible, I'd like you to get the IBM 5100 ready to use this month though. There's still 30 days left this month. It's not going to take that long. That's my super hacker. Mail! Shining Finger. Got info. Have you found any leads yet? Nothing at all on my end. I've been to a lot of stores, but none of them had an IBM 5100 on display. Maybe I should have tried asking. Yeah, that would have probably helped. Anyway, let me know if you've found anything, Moeka. I don't think we tell her.
Well? Hey, Okabe.
Oh, whoops, I can't, okay. What? I look up. Kiritsu is glaring at me. What did you just call me?
I called you Okabe.
by his first name? You called me Okabe? I take one step towards Kiritsu. And she takes a step back. Time out. Daru tries to hold me back, but I shake him off and take a step closer. Kiritsu doesn't step back this time. Without taking her eyes off me, she bites her lip hard and curls her hands into fists. Did you just call me Okabe?
I did. Problem? Yes, I'm younger than you, but you insist on calling me by ridiculous names like Christina and Zombie, so I don't think I need to show you any respect by adding San. And besides...
That's not the problem! I am not Okabe. I am Haoin Kiyoma! How many times do I have to tell you, Christina?
Gosh, you're so full of yourself.
From now on, call me Haoin. That or Kiyoma.
No.
Kiritsu snaps at me and turns away. Are those tears I see in her eyes? Are you crying?
I'm not crying. It's not like I was scared of you for a second there or anything.
And I definitely wasn't relieved when you started talking like an idiot again, okay? She stalks over to the window and stares outside. She's so obvious, dude. I see her wipe her eyes with the back of her hand. It seems she was crying after all. Daru, why is my assistant crying? She said so herself just now. All I did was correct her on my name. Maybe she only acts strong because but is actually weak on the inside. That would be pretty moe. Well, whatever. Back to checking mail. But I'm thirsty from this hard day's work. So before that, I take a fresh Dr. P out of the fridge.
Hey, aren't you going to tell me what's going on?
Dr. People! Dr. People! Yo! Dr. People! I toss the bottle to Kiritsu once she turns around.
Yeah!
Kiritsu tries to catch it, but fails magnificently. Oh, that's gonna explode in her face. She picks the bottle up off the floor, then shoots me a glare. I'll explain in a second. Drink that while you wait.
Gee, thanks.
It's gonna explode! You just dropped it. You can't... I need to send a reply to Shining Finger. She ended up being no help at all, but I suppose I can't just say nothing. No, you can! No, because if you tell her, that could be bad. You don't tell anyone you have the machine that will let you know about information about time machines, brother. Excuse me? No, we don't need to tell her. We don't need to tell her anything. No, we don't need to tell her anything. I've got the goods over. Oh my gosh. That was not smart. I send as concise of a message as possible. That was not smart. Now then. I turn back to Kiritsu, but the reply comes before I can open my mouth. The goods? You found an IBM 5100? Gimme! Gimme? What nonsense is this? Yeah, you shouldn't have said anything, dummy! Sorry, but I'm not the owner. I can't just give it to you. Oh boy, I send that. Another instant reply. Let me borrow it! It's easy to imagine what will happen if I lend it to her. She'll disappear, and I'll never see the IBM 5100 again. No borrowing either. You can come over to our lab if you want to see it, but no touching. Dude, stop! Stop telling people where you are! Dude! Oh my gosh. Usually he's not quite this dumb. You don't... Dude, you needed to get your use out of it first. I add the lab's address and send the mail. No more replies come. She's gonna be like immediately here. Sorry for the wait, Christina. I look up and see Kiritsu drinking the Dr. P. It didn't explode? Oh. Oh? You're a fan of the doc, I see. No!
I've lived 7 years at its birthplace, after all.
Okay. No, stop! Excellent. We'll make great drinking buddies.
I'm a minor.
That's not what I meant. I meant Dr. P drinking buddies.
Is that all you drink?
Kiritsu shrugs her shoulders and takes another swig, signaling me to talk. And so, I explain how Daru and I hacked into CERN, and how they've already had the LHC in operation for 9 years, and how they've successfully created mini black holes. See, it's okay to tell people like her because she's completely oblivious and doesn't have any intentions for the IBM 5100. Shining Finger does, and we don't really know her very well. So even though she's funny, you don't tell her when she's working for someone else. It's just not smart. And how it looks like they're researching time travel. And also how they haven't disclosed any of that to the world. Kiritsu's expression grows more and more intense as she listens to the story.
CERN certainly is acting strange. But how's the IBM 5100 involved?
CERN's database uses an IBM 5100.
So?
The only way to decrypt that database is to use an IBM 5100 of our own.
How do you know that?
I have my sources. I don't drop Titter's name. I have no doubt this genius girl would laugh if I did. Kiritsu puts a finger to her lip, deep in thought.
Setting the IBM 5100 and such aside, I want to see proof that CERN's really doing that sort of research.
True, we didn't get any definite proof of CERN's time travel research last time we hacked them. Daru, will it take much longer to find the server admin's account? Actually, I was just thinking about doing that. It shouldn't take more than half a day, I guess. There you go.
I'll wait until then.
You'll wait? It's already getting dark. Why not go home for tonight and come back tomorrow morning?
No thanks. I'll wait. I want to know as soon as possible, even if it's just a microsecond sooner.
That's the spirit. You're already fascinated by the conspiracy. You can't help but want to know what lies at the heart of CERN.
If what you guys are saying is true, then this isn't something to joke about. CERN is the world's top research institution. If they're doing secret experiments without publishing their results,
They're making fools of scientists the world over. That's only if it's true, though. She finishes by emphasizing that point again. Doesn't look like she believes us. Anyway, Daru, I'll leave it to you. According to Daru's research, the IBM 5100 weighs 25 kilos. For now, we'll leave it on the shelf in the development room. We carry the cardboard box to the room, half dragging it. Kiritsu follows.
Can you show me the phone wave?
Indeed I can. Want to experiment?
You haven't been able to send another email to the past yet, right? Do you know why?
I can only shake my head.
Let's run some tests.
Kiritsu looks around the development room.
Man, you have a ton of junk.
It's not junk! Since you're new to the Future Gadget Laboratory, I'll explain. These are the glorious fruits of our science, the Future Gadgets. Future Gadgets 1 through 7 are stored here. The phone wave, with which you are already familiar, is gadget number 8. That's the first time I think he said phone wave without saying name subject to change.
Future gadgets, huh?
Kiritsu casually picks Future Gadget number 4, Mode Snake, up from the shelf and stares at it.
Hey, isn't this a weapon?
Future Gadget number 4, Mode Snake, designed after a Claymore landmine, is an instant humidifier.
How confusing.
Insert water and turn the power on, and in mere seconds, it generates a thick cloud of steam.
So it's junk.
I thought so. Kiritsu sighs and returns Mode Snake to the shelf.
I'm borrowing this.
Oh, lab coat, alright. Without waiting for a reply, she grabs Daru's never-worn lab coat from the shelf and puts it on gallantly. He's going to freak out. He's going to freak out. He's going to freak out. Whoa.
It's just not right without the lab coat.
A lab coat. Overcome with emotion, I seize Kiritsu's hand and grasp it firmly.
Hey!
Assistant! You get it, don't you?
Get what? Let go!
If you're gonna do science, you need a lab coat, right? I told Daru over and over, but he wouldn't wear one. But my assistant is different. She put it on before I even said anything. I knew you were meant for this, Christina. You're the best assistant a mad scientist could ask for.
I don't know if that's supposed to be a compliment, but it's coming off as an insult. Now let go!
She shakes my hand off, she shakes off my hand and turns her back to me. I'm giving you that lab coat to commemorate your joining the lab. Don't worry, it's never been worn. Or maybe this fateful encounter between you and the lab coat, that lab coat, was decided by destiny long ago. Daru not wearing it was just another inevitability. This is the choice of Steins.
Shut up so we can start the experiment.
Kiritsu thrusts both hands into her lab coat's pockets, then bends down to look at the time machine now placed underneath the table. The previous experiment broke the table and even left a hole in the floor. There's a danger that will happen again if we successfully reproduce the discharge phenomenon, so unfortunately, we'll have to leave it on the floor for now.
So you haven't tampered with the microwave at all?
I point to the X68000. There's code on the screen. It's in terminal mode now. We can change the factory settings like this and make the microwave do things its manufacturer never intended.
How was it set when the discharge phenomenon occurred?
Nothing out of the ordinary. It was at factory settings.
I'll take a banana.
The bunch of bananas only has 3 bananas left. Those are Mayuri's.
Oh, so I don't need your permission then. I'll go buy new bananas tomorrow.
She's gonna be sad again. Quit taking her bananas, dude. Stop. This is not cool. She gets like passive bullied, dude, and she doesn't deserve this. Kiritsu takes 1 banana from the bunch, squats down, and places it inside the phone wave named subject to change. She begins to type on her phone. She pushes send, and the phone wave named subject to change begins to turn backwards. After 120 seconds, the chime rings.
Nothing happened.
The banana's still in the microwave, unjellified.
Ow!
Kiritsu yelps as she tries to take out the banana and quickly draws back her hand. She starts blowing on her fingers,
It's hot.
meaning the microwave functioned normally. This proves that the hidden function Mayuri found wasn't a freezing function, but we knew that already. Undaunted, Kiritsu throws in a new banana and once again begins reverse rotation for 120 seconds. But the second banana warms up too. We can't reproduce the jellification phenomenon, much less send mail to the past. What does this mean?
I guess what happened earlier was an irregularity after all.
I don't know if it's an irregularity or not, but we ought to investigate the cause.
I agree.
We agree for once. But Kiritsu's motives and my motives are probably the exact opposite. My assistant here wants to disprove my theory that the phone wave named subject to change is, in fact, a time machine. In the previous experiment, after spending 120 seconds in the phone wave named subject to change, the banana teleported back to the bunch jellified. We should consider that it returned to its state 120 seconds before.
Wrong. If it returned to its state 120 seconds before, it wouldn't be jellified.
So she wants to say that because it was jellified, it didn't travel back in time. I mean, that makes sense. The chicken returned to its frozen state without jellifying.
That logic is dubious. Sure, it ended up frozen, but did you examine the possibility that it might have jellified first?
No, I didn't. Wait, let me reread that again. Sure, it ended up frozen, but did you examine the possibility that it might have jellified first? Huh. Okay. I think Mayuri ate the refrozen chicken. Salt didn't jellify.
You mean nothing changed?
After the discharge phenomenon occurred last time, we spent all night experimenting with cabbage, radishes, rice, konjac, melon bread, crunchy kun, and cup noodles. Nothing happened. The same thing with liquids. On that day, our success rate took a 180-degree turn. Before the discharge phenomenon, everything succeeded. After the discharge phenomenon, everything failed.
Is the microwave storing electricity? You said that jellified objects became fractal
structured, right?
Salt has a simple structure by nature, so maybe that had an effect. But how could electricity be related?
Here, we should think under the assumption of time travel theory.
No, it's not good to start thinking from the conclusion.
We've already had several successful experiments. You can't deny that.
I'm not especially concerned whether this thing is a time machine or not. To begin with, it's physically impossible for this tiny little microwave to produce energy equivalent to a Big Bang.
Kiritsu frowns deeply.
We can't reproduce the discharge phenomenon, nor the fractalization. There should be a reason why.
Oh, wait. Was that Okame that said that? No, that was her. Okay. Sorry.
We haven't changed our methods. We haven't changed the settings. We haven't changed the experimental subjects either. There must be some other variable.
Maybe it's the one who observes it.
What do you mean by that?
Quantum theory. The observer is an important element to the experiment.
There were 4 of us here when the discharge phenomenon occurred last time, but before that, it occurred when Hashida-san was alone. Each time fractalization occurred, there were either 2 or 3 people observing. You and I each saw both phenomena. In other words, the conditions haven't changed.
In that case... There must be some other variable. It's on the tip of my tongue. Then I hear a rumbling sound from Kiritsu's stomach. Hungry? Wait, is it gonna have to do with them eating?
Shut up! I haven't eaten anything since lunch.
Kiritsu... Wow, clicked that too fast. Kiritsu turns away as she looks at her watch.
It's already 8?
Just eat a banana. But only one of the 2 we just warmed. They are, after all, the fruit of our experiments. Or you could take something from our stock of cup noodles. Don't want any? Well, since you have lived in America for so long, I guess you'd prefer fast food instead.
Cup noodles.
What?
I'll have cup noodles.
Cup noodles?
What flavors?
There's soy sauce flavor and chicken flavor.
Chicken.
Yeah. Agreed. That is the best kind of cup noodle. She seems in the mood to eat.
Also, do you have a fork?
Got Americanized.